During our family game night, my brother laughed and said, let's make it interesting. Truth or lie? His truth made my parents walk out and never look at him the same again. We were doing two truths and a lie. Mom, dad, my girlfriend Rachel, my sister Emma, and my brother Kyle. Just casual fun on a Friday night. Kyle had this weird energy all evening, like he was waiting for something. All right, my turn, he said, cracking his knuckles. 1, I bought a new Tesla last month. 2, I'm engaged to Melissa. 3, I reported dad to the IRS for tax fraud. Everyone laughed except dad. His face went completely white. Kyle, mom said nervously, that's not appropriate. Kyle kept staring at dad. The lie is the Tesla. I leased it. What are you talking about? Dad said quietly. March 2019, you claimed $80,000 in fake business expenses. I found the documents in your office when I was 16, kept copies of everything. The room went dead silent. You didn't, dad whispered. Oh, I did. Kyle pulled out his phone. Got my reward check last week, 30% of what they recovered. That's $140,000. Emma dropped her wine glass. It didn't break, just spilled everywhere. Nobody moved. You turned in your own father for money, mom said, her voice shaking. He committed a felony, Kyle said casually. I just did my civic duty. Plus, law school wasn't going to pay for itself. I stared at him. We all struggled after dad lost his business. The one he lost because someone reported him. That was you. Kyle shrugged. I mean, he shouldn't have committed tax fraud. Pretty simple. You watched us lose the house, Emma said. You watched mom cry every night. You helped us pack our stuff into that U-Haul. And I felt terrible, Kyle said. But 140 grand is 140 grand. Besides, dad should have been smarter about his accounting. Dad was just sitting there staring at the table. His hands were shaking. You hugged me, dad finally said. The day the IRS agents came to the office, you hugged me and said it would be okay. Well, yeah, Kyle laughed. I couldn't exactly tell you I was the one who reported you. Would have been super awkward. Rachel grabbed my hand under the table. This is insane, she whispered. You know what's funny? Kyle continued, leaning back in his chair. You all thought I was so generous the last few years, helping out with rent, buying groceries, paying for Emma's car repairs. That was your money. Technically dad's money. Mom stood up, her chair scraping loudly. Get out of my house. It's technically dad's house, Kyle said. Oh wait, no it's not. He lost that one. Bank took it, remember. Now you rent this place. Emma lunged across the table at him. I grabbed her, held her back while she screamed at him. You destroyed this family, I said to Kyle, for money. You destroyed us for money. No, he corrected me, pointing at dad. Dad destroyed this family by breaking the law. I just capitalized on his mistakes. There's a difference. I worked 60 hours a week, dad said quietly, to give you everything. Put you through private school. Bought you that car when you turned 16. With stolen money, Kyle shot back. So really, the government paid for my education. I just expedited the process. Mom was crying now, hand over her mouth, shoulders shaking. You want to know the best part, Kyle said, standing up and grabbing his jacket. I slept great every night. Never felt guilty once, because I didn't do anything wrong. Dad did. He walked toward the door, then turned back one more time. Oh, and Emma, your wedding fund. The 10 grand dad promised you. That's gone too. IRS seized it. Sorry about that. Maybe have a smaller wedding. Emma just stared at him, mascara running down her face. And mom, Kyle added, that vacation you wanted to take for your anniversary. The one to Italy. Yeah, that's not happening either. Maybe try New Jersey instead. Rachel stood up. You need to leave now. I'm going, Kyle said, checking his watch. This was fun though. Really cleared the air. Same time next month. The door clicked shut behind him. None of us moved for a full minute. The only sound was mom's crying and the clock ticking on the wall. Then dad spoke so quietly I almost didn't hear him. I don't have a son named Kyle anymore. Mom nodded, wiping her eyes with a napkin. Neither do I. Emma looked at both of them. What are we going to do? Dad finally looked up. His eyes were red. We're going to be a family. Just the four of us. Like Kyle never existed. I think about that night a lot. How my brother chose money over everything. Over the people who loved him. Over the family that raised him. Kyle tried calling a week later. Then again. Then he started showing up at the house. But none of us answered. None of us opened the door. Last I heard, he's still trying to reach out. Still trying to explain why what he did was justified. But here's the thing about burning bridges. Eventually you run out of ways to cross back.